What's that? Think about it. You're put on the spot. Someone asks you your opinion.
I'm talking about how to confidently master extraneous speeches for interviews, despite being middle-aged. But there's a problem.
The mind goes blank. You know things, but you can't structure them fast enough to get it out and be confident. All in the moment you realise knowledge isn't the problem, it's you. So let's look into the research. We're firstly looking at Yolanda and look at this extraneous speech making and see with my ability as full-time researcher and best-selling author what I can give to you, especially later on in the recap. Now, Yolanda looks at how to practice speaking without scripts. Totally, absolutely, bare naked go. Their speaking is spontaneous expression, not memorization. Effective speeches follow three parts according to them. One is introduction, secondly is body, and thirdly is conclusion. Now, if you can learn that off, you're doing well, because preparation uses keywords, not full sentences. Key outcomes then are confidence. Confidence comes from structure and practice. So strong delivery depends on your eye contact, your voice control, and clear key points. Good speakers guide the audience from beginning, middle to end. Let's look at another researcher called Bailey. They look at the same topic and their key insights equals speaking without scripts, using keywords has core principles. One is to inform, to entertain, to persuade, and ultimately to answer the question that those are asking. Strong speakers rely on logic. They rely on credibility and less on emotion, believe it or not. Success requires practice, but it also requires knowledge depth and audience awareness. It's not about talking more, it's about thinking, then talking and interacting, doing so under pressure. Now, when we consider both of these studies, one focuses on how to structure their speech, always good to know. The other one looks at how to think and how to persuade people in front of them. The takeaway then is that great speaking equals structured thinking and a confidence in your delivery when you're under pressure. So how can we make you into that? How can you learn it? Well, think in structure, not sentences. Think right now of a topic, maybe the easiest thing that comes to mind, something that you know well of. Now use an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Try to organize before you're speaking, because the listener wants that. They want the beginning, middle, and end. Clarity then beats your complexity. Then look for keywords, not scripts. Avoid your memorization. So if you can give keywords rather than trying to lump out sentences one after the other, and try to then speak naturally. Stay flexible under pressure, because you will be under pressure, so you'll have less and fewer words more so to learn. Once they're key, you can see them and you'll be able to pop it out there. If you can focus on answering the question, the big question that you're there for that speech in the first place, and avoid rambling. Above all, stay relevant, because they want to be there to listen to you, because you're the person that's going to answer the question. And every point must connect to your audience. Try to build logical arguments. If you're saying something, and if you do go off on that bit of a tangent, you have to have a strong point, a confidence. By using cause and effect thinking throughout, it will help you. But support your points with relevance and reasoning and research. Make ideas easy to follow as much as possible so that people enjoy being there, and you can develop your presence and not just your content, because being physically in front of them is huge. So eye contact builds that. Voice adds authority. Now look, if you're enjoying this video so far, if you're getting something for it, please like and comment good or bad, and we can all learn more. And if you subscribe, there's more coming. Our body says it all in its language. We can't see ourselves doing things and moving, but people can see it. So we have to be clear, not only with our body, but also with our words. And we have to balance our clarity with engagement to inform everybody by keeping it interesting, and avoid someone being robotic. Put the microphone down. Instead, prepare your mind, not a script. Build general knowledge. Know that when you're going there in front of people, you have it all up here rather than in here. Try to practice thinking aloud. Stories are always good for examples. Making ideas relatable. The ordinary guy in the street helps audience remember and strengthens persuasion. If you're trying to sell them something, product might be good, but you can be better. So adapt to your audience and simplify whenever it's required. The bigger the audience, the more there is a chance of various reactions. So you have to prepare more and adjust your tone and your style throughout. If you're focusing on your clarity, that's good, but your clarity must impress as much as your presence. So practice under pressure. It goes back to that. If you simulate real situations with real people in front of you as much as possible and speak without preparation to that, you're going to gain confidence, you're going to feel the pressure, be able to adapt to it, and be able to repeat that when it's required. My big takeaway is that knowledge is useless without structure, and structure is weak without delivery. So it's up to you. The real shift is not, I need to know more, that kind of panic in your mind. Rather, I need to think and speak clearly. Because in real life, you don't get time to prepare perfectly. You could stop on the side of the road, meet a friend, they ask you a question about somebody you know, and you're talking for hours. You can do this, just get your topic.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video. If you subscribe, comment to say that you have, and we'll look after you.